Every day we perform a miracle at John Muir Health in our cardiovascular program. And our vision is to be the best cardiovascular program in Northern California.
It's the team, it's the people. From the first person you meet when you walk in the door anywhere to the person who checks you out when you walk out is invaluable to not just the patient experience, but to patient care.
Everybody has to be pulling the same direction, and that direction has to be whatever direction is right for the patients, period. If it's best for the patient, then it's right.
I think it's really striking about John Muir is they recognize what's new, what's important, what's really relevant, and they invest in it. And so to build us a beautiful heart hospital, state-of-the-art equipment, to supply us with incredible staff. And when there is something new or innovative, John Muir has been very eager to research it, to become a part of it, to be an early adopter.
We have evolved to doing many, many types of procedures that we were not doing 5-6 years ago. And I think the Cardiovascular Institute made that possible. There's no question that John Muir is the best place for cardiovascular care.
I was hiking the Walnut Creek open space above my home, and suddenly I felt a strange pressure and burning sensation in my upper abdomen. It just felt like maybe it was just really bad heartburn, but the pain was so intense and unlike anything I'd ever felt before. It was shocking because I had no risk factors. I was exercising, I was watching what I eat, but for the most part, I felt like I was doing all the right things.
So when you have a patient who's got significant disease, there's a sense of urgency to get it done in a timely fashion.
And so they took me to the cardiac cath lab, and the results of that test were shocking. The main artery to my heart was 95% blocked.
At that point, yeah, it was determined that she needed to have her heart fixed in a more definitive fashion, so she had open heart surgery.
You know, as a mother, I can't even imagine watching my daughter go through something like this. I've been raising her on my own since she was 5, so we were very close. I just felt bad putting her with her worrying, you know, not knowing what the outcome could potentially be.
What's under-recognized by the general population is that heart disease happens just as often to women as it does to men. Anybody can have it, anytime, and it has to be taken seriously at all times.
If I needed to have this surgery, this is where I wanted to be. This is where I wanted to be.
Our physicians are wonderful in the sense that they are always looking for the next innovation.
And now we're really offering people these cutting-edge technologies that were not even imagined during the time that I was training. Never even imagined that we could do what we can do now.
I was always out of breath. It was hard to get around. I was just thinking I was just getting old. But Dr. Shu assured me that it was something else. And every time I go to visit him, he would say, your heart is still leaking, the valve is still leaking. And I said, well, can't you just put a patch on it? I was just being silly. And he said, funny you should mention that. We just have this new clip that we can put on your heart and clip off the leakage. Then you'd be a perfect candidate.
It's a pretty revolutionary procedure, and we're one of the first hospitals in Northern California to get it. So right now, patients can get their mitral valve repaired without having the risk of open heart surgery. And we've had just some tremendous success with it. It's helped her. It's like turn back the clock and charge her back up, and she's like back out there,
Oh my gosh, I've been having more fun. I went up in a hot air balloon in Napa. Then I went on a blimp, the farmer's blimp that was over the city here. And then I went ziplining in Colorado, in Durango, Colorado. And then I went parasailing with my son in Tahoe. Oh, that was great. Oh my gosh, that was great. I mean, I never thought I'd feel this good, actually. I wasn't ready to be an old lady.
You know, I feel like John Muir Health gave me a second chance. It's like my life part 2.
And I think the reason we have done as well as we have done, I think, is to a great extent the support that we've had from the community. And that makes a big difference.
But the important thing is that we are continually evolving and growing. We're laying the groundwork now, today, for tomorrow.
And it's very true that John Muir is very special in that that's where a lot of magic happens. And you need to have a place for the magic to happen.